Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all know what it is. It's me, your man, Trey, the commission. Got the fam. The squad is in the building. Bishop, the GOAT, CC's, the people's coach. Y'all know what it is. Thursday night football manifest coming to y'all, powered by First Formation. Gentlemen, what's good with y'all this morning? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
This morning or this afternoon. WGO, WGO, WGO. What's going on? What's going on? How y'all living? It's your boys. Y'all know how we do. We come with it for these picks for the week in NFL. Man, crazy week, fellas, last week, man. But I'm glad to see we on here to talk about these to talk about tonight's game, basically. Definitely saving the rest, everything else for Sunday. So be sure to tune in on Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time and check us out, man. CC, what's good, bro? Oh, you got that ugly dude behind you. That ugly dude.
I don't know that man doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing.
Represent.
You right. He right. He doing his thing.
I gotta represent. But no, hey Trey, I can't wait.
He doing his thing. I came
for a little bit later, but come on.
Yeah. We definitely gonna talk about it on Sunday. We definitely gonna talk about it.
He just ain't in you, like
this dude here, bro. This dude, bro, say that. This dude over here. Oh, wrong way. This dude over here, bro, on my screen. This dude over here, bro. No loyalty. You know what? Because of that, I'm gonna say it in front of the world. Because of that, don't ask me to say nothing about bang bang Niner game.
Hold up. So I'm not doing none of that. That's trash. What is the definition of insanity?
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over, not realizing what it is.
Exactly. CC's insane. Because no matter what goes on.
I'm insane too. I'm insane. $50 million? Nigga, I'm out my mind.
For real. Somebody thinks I'm going crazy. The minds of Cypress Hill. I'm not insane. I see what's in front of us today. Now, I'm on the opposite side of it, without giving up what it is or what we're talking about, but on the opposite side of it, right? When you look at it, I would rather be wrong as opposed to just get it wrong. Be wrong.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you, CC? Did I tell you?
Yes.
What did I tell you? Did I tell you? Did I tell you? He's so worried about being right than being loyal to his team. He's so worried about being right than being loyal to his team. Did I tell you? No loyalty
whatsoever. I am still loyal to my team.
No, you can't. No, that's not loyal.
That is loyal.
I'm not. Betting against your team is not loyal. How?
And you know what? Hey, check this out. It was an officer that came onto my unit today, and I had this on. So he was like, "Okay, you like dumping me up and stuff like that." And we talking and stuff like that. He is like,
"I hope you on here. Officer.
I didn't get. Because I already know how I was gonna come today, so I don't want to anger nobody. So.
And then that's the thing. See, then he got the audacity that had home, and he ain't even going for those five, bro.
You know what? It's like it ain't no love knot, but I gotta snatch a knot out my son's chest. That's what it is. So it's like because I put these hands on you, don't mean it's love lost. That's just what's going on. So tonight,
how did they? You normally snatch a knot in your son's chest because he did something disrespectful to you. Right. They ain't did nothing disrespectful to you. What did they do to you?
What did they do to you? They lost last week. That's what they did. They should not have started.
I agree with that one.
We know that Brock Purdy. We knew that. What did Minnesota do? JJ McCarthy has what? He has turf toe, right? Where's JJ McCarthy at? He's on the sideline. Why is Brock Purdy in the game when he had turf toe, if not the week before, the same week as JJ McCarthy, but they decided to keep him out for 2 games and be like, we're gonna bring him back? No. Stay with I'm not a big purveyor of that, but it's like stay. Why not just stay with Mac Jones? He already had.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you. Hey, CC, I'm gonna tell you why. You know why they went with Brock Purdy? You know why they went with Brock Purdy? Because they went with Brock Purdy kind of like at the last minute. You know why? Because they saw what Carson Wentz did with them goddamn Vikings and said, "Fuck that, we ain't doing it."
Get a starter in there. We gonna live with nobody's starter. And then don't get me wrong. Not to talk too much because I mean, the only reason we talk about it because it's one of the games that is one of the teams that's in tonight's game. But when you look at it, Brock brought him back, but he couldn't put emphasis on his foot because his foot messed up. Almost to the fact where he couldn't move to get out the way before they punched the ball out, and then that's what turned it over, and they end up losing. But I mean, it is what it is. But this is what I want to talk about, right? Before we get into the picks, because we got about 54 minutes.
Yeah, about an hour, a little over an hour.
So Bishop. I guess we talked some about a little about some of our teams. We just went over mine. Bishop, do you and CC? Of course, you're gonna chime in on this. Is it right or wrong that the Philadelphia Eagles, although they are winning, does AJ Brown have the right? He's showing the audacity, but is he justified in the actions in which they have said that he's been doing, being that he's the top quote unquote number one receiver on a team, an undefeated team, that although they're not getting him the ball, they're winning? What say you?
So let me say this.
Okay.
Everybody knows about that old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
it.
So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. However, what I will say is this, in which I've been saying, I hate the play calling of our offensive coordinator.
True,
it's horrible. It's horrible, and it basically shows we've been getting out on the skin of our teeth in these games. But this is my thing about AJ Brown. If Saquon can't say nothing, what make you say something? Because Saquon is keeping real hush about it, and he ain't doing nothing either. So you fantasy people out there, I know y'all pissed at people that got AJ Brown and Saquon Barkley. Because neither one of them
got Saquon and Jalen.
And neither one of them are producing. Neither one of them are producing. Now, on the matter of AJ Brown, he did state, we're winning, but I want to be a part of that winning. I want to be I want to be looked at as contributing to the wins. And I get it. But this is the thing. In that game on Sunday, when they played the Buccaneers came back in that game. Mm-hmm. The second half was not Jalen Hurts in Jalen Hurts' favor. He went like 0-8 in the second half. But why did he go 0-8? Do y'all know? Because he was trying to force the ball to AJ Brown. Trying to force the ball to AJ Brown. When they allowed him to when they allowed him to cook in the first half, and AJ Brown wasn't in the
recipe. They tried to sprinkle some paprika in there and some spices and stuff like that. And
somebody tried to throw some apples in somebody tried to throw apples in the potato salad, and no, it don't go in potato salad. Don't throw apples in potato salad, and that ain't the look.
Stuff.
Yeah, raisins and whatnot.
And the pecans in the chicken salad.
Yeah, you don't put that in the salad. Leave that out. But that clearly showed what they try to. Dan Orlovsky, I like this dude, man. He be making up some valid points when he come on Stephen A. show. You saw a whole different Philadelphia Eagles offense when they tried to force the ball to AJ Brown. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't Dan Orlovsky that said that. I'm sorry, I stand correct. That was Drew Brees. He was on Stephen A. show.
Oh yeah, this morning or yesterday, one or two.
Yesterday. As a quarterback, that's exactly what he said. He said, right here, you can see the night and day difference.
He broke it down.
First half, he did. First half, second half. When they try to force the ball, he said, him trying to force that ball, it's not going to happen. The way the defense is set up, he's not going to get those catches. He's not. Stop forcing it. Find other ways. Get one-on-one. But again, a lot of that goes on to play calling. Offensive coordinator, you're not doing enough. You're running the ball at bad times. You're not opening up the run game to be able to allow AJ Brown to get one-on-one matches. You're not allowing it because the run game ain't there. It's not. It's not there. Once the one game open up, then you'll be able to get one-on-one matches with AJ Brown because you can't double up AJ Brown and you can't double up all 3 receivers. You just can't do it. And our tight end, you're not going to be able to do that. So once you get able to establish the run, the passing game will come along. But we can't even establish the run game, and that's our issue. CC,
Hey, I would say to AJ Brown, hey, watch what you say, man. You can go back to Tennessee, ball out there. You can ball out of Tennessee. You ain't going nowhere, but you can ball out of Tennessee. So just keep it on the hush, man. They're gonna use you when they need you. The thing I've been saying about the Eagles is they've been playing. I thought the Chiefs were the best team with the situational football the last few years, but the Eagles showing that they playing situational ball. Like they had a lead to gamble with, so that was cool for them to go to AJ Brown because they had such a big lead.
He did, Anthony.
They had such a big lead, but you know, in a tighter game, I'm sure they would have figured it out. They seem to always keep figuring it out. They're not losing. So I mean, Hurts is what 18-0 in his last 18 starts.
18-1 in his last 19 and 19 start in last 19 starts where he started the game and finished the game.
So yeah, get it off your chest, but go on handle business, but keep handling business.
So Anthony, he recently removed.
He said the tweet. He said the tweet wasn't about the team.
Right, he removed the team.
But I mean,
do we really believe that though?
I mean,
no.
I think within the moment, of course, it's going to seem like that because it could be 100% that the tweet wasn't about the team. He was stressing himself off the chest, but because of the timing of the tweet,
don't do that. Don't do that, Trey. Put yourself in you and I played football before together, and as a wide receiver because you played wide out, if you're not getting no touches. How are you feeling after the game, whether you won or lost?
So, if we won, I'm not worried about it after the game, right? Now, during the game, I might feel a certain type of way, especially if I think I'm doing something. I'm, saying if I'm open, I'm like wondering.
Say, for instance, we winning and they come back and tie the game up. How you?
Oh yeah, then I might if I felt like prior to that I have been I'm a go-to dude. Yeah, I wonder why are we why did we let it get to this point? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then now the fact that I am a go-to dude, then you're not coming to me. Then I have to wonder what's going on. So to his point, I get it, but I mean they're winning. They're winning.
Right.
But you got to look at it like this, right? At the same time,
without him, and they almost lost trying to go to him.
Right, and that's my whole point with it. I'm about to make. You got to keep in mind, as a star player, as a star receiver on that team, and you're the number 1 receiver. You have to think golly, we let these guys come. They was up. We was up by 2.5 touchdowns, and we let Tampa Bay get back in the game. Let Tampa Bay get back in the game, and the only reason we let Tampa Bay get back in the game because we started trying to get you the ball instead of sticking with our game plan.
So Drew, but now to go, saying, of course, credit to First Formation, Drew Brees and them. Drew also stated and made a good point that the week prior versus the Rams? Did y'all play the Rams the week prior?
No, it wasn't. Was it the Rams? Yeah, was it the Rams? Yeah,
it was the Rams. It was the Rams.
Yeah.
He was the catalyst of why y'all had to come back.
Right, facts. He did.
So it's like that. So it's like you went from, and I mean maybe, but again, in my opinion, that's what coaching does. I can recognize this is a mixed match. I don't like
him either.
I can recognize that this you got to give a man some credit, bro. He's a
Super Bowl winner.
Hold on.
He's been in 2 Super Bowls in the last year.
What y'all won't do is he inherited that team. He came into that powerhouse team. That wasn't that he didn't put that team together. That team was already put together when Doug Peterson was there. He didn't don't do that. Don't do that. Only person now don't get me wrong. I get
he got Jalen, right?
He did get Jalen. Jalen who?
Hurts.
No. Hurts was there when Doug was there.
But he wasn't starting.
No, he wasn't starting. No, he wasn't starting, but he was there. But I would say he got the Davises. He got the Georgia boys.
He got the Georgia boys.
He did get the Georgia boys.
Georgia East.
Yeah, he got the Georgia boys, and he did get the Saquon Barkley. He inherited Saquon Barkley in the trade. Got that. Totally understand that. However, Philly won the Super Bowl before the Georgia boys got there. Before Saquon Barkley.
Who's still on that team that won the Super Bowl? Hurts wasn't on that Super Bowl winning team. Devontae Smith wasn't on that team. AJ Brown wasn't on that team.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think there's anyone there.
No one was on the team. No, nobody was there. Nobody was there. But the year after the Super Bowl, that's when the year after. That's not the year after the Super Bowl. Wasn't the year Doug Peterson left. He left the following year. But that year the year after the Super Bowl, Doug Peterson was there. That's when he got Jalen Hurts. That's when he got Jalen Hurts. That's when he got I don't know how long. Oh, that's when he got Jalen Hurts, and when he got the other
Devontae
AJ Brown.
Devontae.
He got Brown though, right?
No, remember we got Brown in the trade. We got Brown in the trade with Doug. I mean with Nick Sirianni. We got AJ with in a trade with Nick Sirianni. That was 3 years ago. Yeah, so Doug,
4 years. Or was it 4?
Has it been 4?
I agree it's the GM. It's the
GM. It's definitely Roseman. It's definitely
Roseman is a monster.
Oh, definitely Roseman. If anybody deserves the credit, it's fucking Roseman. Without question.
That cat be playing. He be playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers.
Yeah. Oh, Roseman gets all the credit, all the just due.
Roseman.
But I say Philly won that Super Bowl without all. You're right, CC. Without all them guys, all we had was punk ass Carson Wentz, and we had Nick Foles, and then of course we had we did have some running backs back then. We had what's his name in them?
Was it Ajayi?
Ajayi and somebody else. It was somebody else. We had a tandem back there. I forget the oh, your boy. Wasn't he with us from San Francisco at the time?
Which one?
I can't call his name right now. But yeah, we had Ajayi and we had somebody else. I can't remember. It was a little tandem that we had in the backfield. But yeah, Nick Sirianni, I don't really care for him. I feel like he just happened to be in the right place at the right time, in my personal opinion, y'all. In my personal opinion,
I think he's doing pretty good. Like I said, the Cowboys take him in a heartbeat.
But like Trey said, he's not doing bad. But like he said, the situation in which everybody's talking about in regards to the Philadelphia Eagles right now has to deal with coaching.
Number one should be getting the ball, but at times you got to know how to get it to him.
You do. You got to find ways, bro. You got to find ways. They was just. Who was that? I think it was Stephen A. and them talking about. Who was it? I forget who it was. He was talking about how in the previous weeks, how somebody wasn't getting the ball and CeeDee Lamb. He was talking about Dallas because remember that Dallas was backfield. And they had him do an end around and he got hurt. And Stephen A. was like,
it wasn't even in. He was lined up in the backfield like a running back.
He was lined up in the backfield. He showed up.
What are they doing? That was so dumb.
But that's them talking about how they need to get their playmaker the ball.
So when I look at it, right,
he's not a Debo Samuel. You can't.
He's not built like Debo. So when you look at it, we're definitely finna the transition there soon to the Dallas Cowboys. But when you look at it, right, if I'm that guy, right, because you got to think, if I'm as potent as I think I am, then they are probably designing coverages or portions of coverage to keep me under wraps. So if you can't get me the ball, then that means someone else should be getting the ball. The only way I'm going to be upset if you can't get me the ball in certain spots and stuff like that is if the other people that should be eating while they sit up and famishing me, someone should be eating that food. The plate is there. It's on the table. Don't just let it sit there and spoil. Someone should be eating. If no one else isn't eating, then I will let me see it. Let me dine. Like, I don't care if they got my hands. I don't care if they're giving me chopsticks and I ain't never used a chopstick before. I figure out how to use it. Just give me the meat. Wait, hold up, pause. So just give me
anyway. Nothing.
I'm gonna take my head off, bro. Whoa. Don't do that.
And I was enthusiastic about it. I was like,
yeah, give me the meat.
Just give me the meat. But yeah, just like I asked for the I asked for the vegetables. I just wanted that's all protein as well. But
I know, right? Whoa. What you not gonna do is
I see this going viral as we speak.
Yeah, but no, for real though, like when it comes to it, like I mean, like for instance, like let's talk about in regards to like Derrick Henry, right? Mm-hmm. We like everybody's being real critical of Derrick Henry right now, and why is that? Because he can't seem to hold on to that damn football. But isn't he the workhorse outside of Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
Do you stop giving him the ball?
Fumbles. Like he fumbled all the time, but he fumbled in two critical times.
Well, he's fumbled more already this season than he did all last season. Already.
But they took the ball. They took the ball out of his hands. The Chiefs took the ball out of his hands. You know, I don't want to get into too much Sunday, but I just 8 carries. Only 8 carries the last game, so that's.
But is that all Chiefs? But is that all Chiefs? But is that all? Like you said, I don't want to get into Sunday. We're gonna talk about it. But is that all Chiefs? Or is that
Harbaugh or in the offensive coordinator like, yo, we need to limit this because now people are keying in. Everyone peanut punching them.
Yeah, peanut punching their ass off. Everybody coming. They didn't
try
to tackle them.
They
just punching.
Or they're willing to take the hit to get to the ball because he runs high. So, you know what I'm saying? So he carries the ball high. It's we know he's strong, but I
think if they keep trailing in games, you're gonna see Justin Hill more than you see Derrick Henry if they keep trailing in games because they need somebody that can catch out of the
receiving back. Yeah.
So and that's just the thing, man. When it comes down to it, like you said, we're not gonna talk a whole lot about it, but the thing of the matter is a lot of people feeling like Derrick Henry is in his head, like he got something going on. Like I said, he's already got more turnovers or fumbles this season than he had all last season. And we're only in week 5.
I just think it's age catching up with him.
Age is catching up with him.
I think age catching up with him. It happens to the best.
That's fair.
I think he's 31 or something like that. Like that.
I think so. Yeah. I think he's 30.
Getting up there for a
running back.
Yeah, those workouts that we see. Yeah.
But that's what I wanted to say.
When you get in the 30s, they be telling you, "Hey, what's going on, when you get in the locker room? What up?"
I wanted to say, but this is what I wanted to say about the that peanut punch thing. It only works when you got the ball in the wrong hand. If you got the ball in the right hand, like if you're on the left side, you switch to the left, it's hard for them to punch from the inside to knock it out. They can't, know what I'm saying? Like
to get around 2 punches.
But they're set. I think they're set in the environment so he doesn't get to, because you gotta think these punches, when do they come? They come in the middle, they come in between the hashes. He's not even getting a chance to get to the outside.
Not only that though, a lot of these punches, this is the biggest thing, CC.
With the ball. What happened to wrapping it up?
Yeah, he need to wrap it up.
They catch him early.
No, they catch him from behind. Half of them are from behind. He don't even see it coming. He don't even see it coming.
That's a bunch of them. The fundamentals of the game is lacking, in my opinion.
Agreed.
Like they carrying the ball in the wrong hand. Dude just come punch it out. What was that? Last week, my team, when we played against the Bears, that dude just took the ball right out of. He just took the ball from Javonte Williams. Just snatched it.
He just snatched that joker right out of his hands.
He just snatched the ball right out of his hands. And I'm like, if you wrap it up with 2, he can't do that to you. You got 2 on the ball.
Or it's going to be hard. You get to the ground before he gets the ball out. So speaking of that, right, going into that. So Cece, for you, and of course, Bishop, be free to chime in. What do you think about the fact that your Cowboys are looking very, I ain't gonna say dominating, but they do look rather demure. If we could take they do look rather demure without CD enter I almost called him Kitchens. Pickens. Inner Pickens.
Yeah.
When Pickens, so what I see, I don't know if you can say the same thing. Pickens and CD don't seem to have a very good mesh. But so I initially figured or thought that CD without CD, y'all was gonna be dead in the waters because how Pickens was looking. But Pickens is looking hella good without a CD Lamb. Can they coexist?
Yeah, I think the problem is Dak trying to show a lot of love to CD Lamb. Make sure CD Lamb gets to rock more. Because like I've seen Pickens open in previous games where it's like he won't even throw that way. He looking for number one Tolbert, number
Tolbert
nine,
and Turpin.
Turpin, and then CD Lamb. He wasn't really looking at Pickens, but Pickens shows you one thing that he tried to tell y'all in Pittsburgh. Man, if you throw it up there, he go and get it. Like if you throw it up there and he can make a play on the ball, he go and get it. Like and he been saying that his whole career pretty much. That hey, if you just throw it up there, I'm going to get it, man. But
So let
you
me
gotta
ask you
have the
this,
opportunity.
Let me ask you this though, CC. Right? Let me ask you this, and be completely honest. Two questions, two-part question. First, you can answer. You can chime in too, Trey. First, is CeeDee Lamb a number one receiver?
I told y'all a few years ago he wasn't, but y'all didn't want to hear me. Like y'all didn't want to hear me. He's too small. He's too small, man. Like if he was in a slot or somewhere,
Can't
he'd
say
be in the
that.
game.
You can't say that,
man,
CC. You can't
please,
say
Tyreek
he's
is
too
number
small.
one.
How about Tyreek is a number one?
Too small.
Steve
Tyreek
Smith
had
was
how many
Steve,
Tyreek
but
had
Steve
how many
Smith,
hot years being number one?
but hold on, Steve Smith
Tyreek
was a
had how
number
many
one.
hot years being number one, and he always hurt. And Tyreek
Steve
is
Smith
always
was
hurt.
Steve
You
Smith
know
was
what
a
I'm
number
saying?
one. Steve Smith was
Hines
for the
Ward had a
Carolina
bigger
Panthers.
body.
Steve Smith was a number one.
Yeah, but was he though? I mean, let's
Yeah,
just keep it real. Was he though?
yeah.
You know
Cam
what I'm
Newton even
saying?
said it.
See, here's my thing. Just because you get the most catches don't make you a number one. I saw Wes Welker catch more balls from the slot than any number one on his team at certain times.
So
So it's like
okay, so
he's able.
that brings up my second question. What makes you a number one?
I think it's the skill set, and I think it's being able. I think to be a number one, man, you got a Justin Jefferson. Look at Jamar Chase. We know Higgins is number two. Higgins can go to any other team right now and be a number one.
Be a number
Be a
one.
number
Yeah.
two. Be a number two on that squad because Jamar Chase is phenomenal. He makes the plays, the route running. Route running makes a difference. Now, if you want to talk differences between the two, Pickens and CD Lamb, CD Lamb runs a better route. If that's why you want to call him a number one, he runs a better route than Pickens runs. You know,
He
but at
can
the
play
same
all three slots.
All
at the
three,
same time, yeah,
inside,
I
outside,
never
yeah.
saw I never saw CD Lamb as a number one. You got to think when he came into the league, who was the number one on that squad? Wasn't it Dez Bryant? You know what I'm saying? Wasn't Dez Bryant on that squad when he first came? I mean, I'm saying like so he always been second fiddle. So it's like, yo, so you bring somebody else in, he had to be number one the last couple of years or whatever. But where's that gotten us? Like even with a backup quarterback, where's that gotten us? We need a traditional number one to take the pressure off of CD Lamb. Like, he just ain't built. His size just don't
Well, how did he
allow
do?
him to be that.
How did he do? I don't remember. How did he do when Cooper was there?
He caught what? He
Amari
caught
Cooper.
100 and something.
Oh,
He caught 100 and something balls. But see, when Amari was there, you know what I'm saying? Even when Amari was there, Amari's problem was
that's when he was the number two. That's
Dak
when
didn't
CD
value,
was the number two.
yeah,
That's when
but
CD was
Dak didn't
number
value
two.
either one of those guys at that
Yeah,
particular
that's
time.
when CD was
Remember,
number two when Amari
what was
was
the
there.
other guy? I forgot the other guy that was always hurt, but that was Dak's guy. Dak had to get used to.
Oh, that guy was
damn. I can't even remember his name right now, but
he played somewhere else. But I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's like so the thing is the transition. Like even with Amari Cooper, when Amari Cooper first came, it was lights out. You couldn't do nothing with him. But once you got the film on how they played with the Cowboys, then that opened up things for CD Lamb. But when the pressure has been squarely on CD Lamb, man, you know, like you can catch all the balls you want, but if you ain't scoring touchdowns, it ain't gonna make a difference. Like for real, like one of the best seasons I ever seen for a wide receiver back in the days was Keyshawn Johnson. Had over 100 and some catches with one touchdown, bro. You got to score touchdowns in this league. So my number one needs to put it in the end zone. Pickens is putting it in the end zone. Now, if you want to go touchdown for touchdown, see where they rank up at the end of the season when CD come back. See who got the most touchdowns. You're going to see Pickens is deadly down there in the end zone. So you need a number one like that. Devontae Adams is deadly when it gets down to the red zone. A.J. Brown, killer when it gets to the red zone. You can't say that for CD Lamb.
That's fair. That's fair.
So are you are you ready for CD to come back, or you like to get a little more without with just
Pickens?
The Pickens.
Yeah, I will whatever win. We need some wins, man. So however we gonna win, we need some wins. We need some W's. We need some W's. I mean, I think we got one win on the season, man. We got to get some wins. So
If
whatever it's gonna take to get wins.
if I can, I think y'all fault is right now in regards to Dallas. Y'all don't have a run game to open up
Oh,
your
we do.
passing.
Oh
I think we
no,
do.
Devontae Williams is cooking.
Devontae Williams, hey, they don't be wanting no part to tackling that boy when he get going, man. Like he hard to tackle. I just don't like it. You know what I don't like in that Bears game? Take that Bears game. He was gonna run all over the Bears. He fumbled the ball one time, then they go to Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders is scared to get hit. People, I've been watching this guy. The first 4 games that he done played for the Cowboys, I see why he's bounced around from team to team lately. He falls down for no reason. Like this dude don't want to get hit. You know what I'm saying?
With Miles, Miles Sanders used to be with us with Philly, and I liked him.
Right.
I hated that we got rid of him. I didn't think we should have got rid of Miles Sanders. In my personal opinion, before he went out to Chicago and then came to y'all, I didn't think we should have got rid of Miles Sanders because I like the way he runs. I feel like he runs downhill. I feel like he's he sees the holes. He attacks them very, very quickly. The person that I didn't like who he was running, in which he's balling right now is
Gainwell.
Kenneth Gainwell. He balling.
Gainwell.
Yeah, Gainwell balling right now. Kenneth Gainwell balling. But yeah, I really like Miles Sanders. And I forgot y'all had him too until you just said that. But yeah, I feel like. Well, then it's got to be something because Dak is hitting on all cylinders right now. In my opinion, Dak is hitting on all cylinders right now.
We need a defense. The defense needs to start just playing better, man. If you can just play better, and this defensive coordinator, Eberflus, starting to tick me off, man. Hey, the team can't run zone, bro. They confused on the zone. You might want to try to man up a little bit more. Like pick a man, or something, and stick with it or something. Because they get confused on the zone. Linebackers going the wrong way, man. You know what I'm saying? Secondary badly out of position in that zone coverage. There's so many holes in that zone. Hey, you might as well call it. I'm like, what are they running? The Swiss cheese defense? Because that's a lot of holes.
So Anthony just asked a question about if Higgins was in Dallas, would CD be the number one?
Well, they would say he's still the number one, but we would know the truth. They would still say he's the number one, but we would know the truth.
Oh, goodness.
And everybody else said they be
Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing CD Lamb. I'm just saying he's not a traditional number one.
He's definitely a top receiver in the league without question.
Oh yeah,
without question.
So
he light in the butt, but yeah.
Speaking of the league, right? Without, like you said, without getting too far in, because we have Sunday, a whole 2 hours on Sunday. The injuries, they take away a preseason game, right?
And the injuries still piling up.
And I was about to say, it seems like it was less injuries with 4 preseason games than it is with 3.
And the bad thing is, the injuries are, in my opinion, this is just me, y'all. I don't have a medical degree. I don't have a medical degree in anything or anything of that nature. But how many hamstrings injuries have we seen throughout the league? That's stretching. Pulling a hamstring is stretching. That's a stretching injury. Pulling hamstrings or pulling hamstrings or straining hamstrings is not stretching properly. That's what that's about. That's what that's all about. So yeah, I'm like you. They took away a preseason game, and it seems to me, like you said, Trey, seems like we got more injuries now with one less preseason game than we did. We had all the
could be the fact, and then, but let's also look at it like this: it's the starters that are going down. Is it because they're not playing during the preseason games and not getting enough burn?
Good point.
So it's because when you look at it like tonight, you're looking at basically it looks like it's a whole 7-on-7 squad that's out. Brandon Ayuk, well, we know he was an injury from last year, but Jennings, Pearsall, Purdy, Kittle, like that's a 7. That's a dominant, potent 7-on-7 squad, and all of them sitting on the sideline tonight. So, which means that it scares you, right? Because now what's going to be the outcome for Christian McCaffrey? Because he's the only person you got right now. Are y'all going to work him? And then now we're going. So that's some stuff when I look at it, where all these injuries and stuff like that, and not to mention it seems to be the same ones. It's even Achilles, ACL, a PCL, or a hamstring. Is the main culprits.
I think it's like he said, the stretching. I think it's more conditioning. I think they changed the rules in training camp on what you can do and what you can't do. A lot of the stuff is limited. And then when you look at it, we know the starters not playing. A lot of starters not playing in preseason. They got limited work when it comes to the preseason game. So when are you working out? When are you getting in shape to take a rigorous season? If you got all these, if you got all these limitations and then you're not playing here and there, when are you really getting in shape for the season? Is it the player's responsibility to stay ready in the off season? I'm saying, what's the mandate on being in shape and being football ready?
And I think it also goes back to the personal, like you just said, the personal aspect on it. How much are you really stretching on these sidelines when you're over there? Or are you just doing a little, let me, saying here and you walk and, saying all that? Like, are you putting in the effort to stretch for real, to get a good stretch?
Right.
Like, are you looking at it like, oh, I'm good? And you're saying, then you get out there and they know you're not good. Now look at you, pants on the ground. So it's definitely, it's starting to become telling. In which I'm wondering, are they going to start taking a look at it and see it from a different aspect? Because technically, you get paid to stretch.
Facts.
You get paid to
I've
do
heard
all that.
anything about like maybe go back to those that can go back to grass, turfs, and all this other stuff. I don't know. I just think injuries are going to be a part of the game, but some of these
you can't get around it.
Like,
yeah, you can't get around
it. It's
it.
like for some of these injuries, I saw a guy. I forgot what game I was watching, but he got hurt just by, I don't know what happened. He just was running. Nobody hit him. Nobody contacted him, and then he just hobbled off the field. That was like a Monday night game or something. He hobbled off the field like nobody touched him.
And you know what? To keep it 100, this is happening all across all sports. The same injury.
It is. Yeah, the exact same.
So if you look at it, if that's what's going on, then we know what's going on. Y'all half-assing it when it comes to stretching. You're not getting enough in, or you just chilling and stuff like that. So it wouldn't be the Mamba. It wouldn't be the GOAT.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, is let's take something from the people before us, and look at it like everyone talk about Kobe's work ethic. He getting it in to where it was infectious. So saying maybe they need to get back to that type of stuff. So
I heard Jerry Rice used to train year round too. I heard Jerry Rice kept himself ready year round.
Them heels.
Yeah, ran them hills. Yeah,
that heel that he ran every year. Yeah.
Yeah.
So tonight's game, tell of two cities. It's all in the
LA's there.
Anthony Question.
It's all in the we say random question that's NFL. Go ahead.
No, you saying that tell the two cities, LA and San Francisco. Random question: will the NFL give the Giants and Jets a new stadium from MetLife Stadium? They don't deserve it.
Oh no.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna do
it. New York. It's New York, so they probably gonna give it.
Yeah, they probably will. It's New York, yeah.
They're gonna hype it up because the injuries that have been suffered there. Then other players like Odell Beckham speaking out about how rough that turf is. They're gonna probably look into it and do something about it. And it's New York. They're gonna do what they gotta do.
I mean, I'm very sure it's going to be state of the art, probably built for the media aspect of it. So I'm without a doubt put two organizations there. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I know it's technically New Jersey, but it's New York.
East Rutherford,
New York. So
yeah, it's New Jersey, but yes, you're right. Facts, straight facts.
Jersey,
straight facts.
In the words of Sue Surf, Jersey. So but like I said, tell other two cities that's on the opposite side of the country in Los Angeles and San Francisco or Santa Clara where they play at. Also, maybe the tell, although their records are the same, but from gameplay, we see where, just as another thing, listen to Drew, the Rams were a chip shot away from being undefeated, and of course, San Francisco was a late drive from potentially being undefeated as well. In both cases, it went opposite of what the expectation was. But here they are facing off tonight.
3-1, both teams.
Both teams 3-1, but their teams ain't the same. And I was just watching McVay and Shanahan talk.
And what do they have in common?
I know McVay is licking his chops.
What do they have in common, Trey? Both these teams. Oh no, never mind. No.
I'm about to say there's a couple of things in common, but I don't think it's the same thing. What you probably
I was thinking about somebody else. I'm thinking about somebody else.
Because I was about to say I think McVay is he's not. LaFleur is. I'm about to say McVay married to, but I think LaFleur is married to Shanahan's sister. But they're both NFC West teams. They're both at the top of the standings. Only one, like the Highlander, one will be.
One has a Super Bowl winning coach. One has a Super Bowl winning coach. Just want to throw that out there.
Facts. Sean McVay. Something about them Seans.
Shanahan.
We know it ain't Shanahan.
I see what you did there.
We know it ain't Shanahan, but Sean McVay.
Chat GPT says it's our year.
Oh, really? Chat GPT also got some other things happening too. I was gonna say something, but I had to.
You know what? If this was a Simpsons episode, we wouldn't have had this problem.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we have it. Like we said, San Francisco lost last week by a score of 26-27 or 26-19 or something like that. San Francisco. Yeah, they lost by a touchdown to Jacksonville.
Was it a touchdown? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because we needed to go down
26-21. Yep, 26.
Yeah, we needed yeah. So they lost last week to Jacksonville. The Rams put up a good game against who did the Rams play?
The Colts.
The Colts,
right?
Knocked the Colts off of so right now the Colts.
It was close. They lost. They won by 7. 27-20.
The Rams got lucky to win that game too. From what I see, the Colts blew that game. Coming, that boy fumbled. That boy fumbled the ball. What y'all think about
the touchback? Because if you take away that, if you take away that touchback and you take away that holding call when run that touchdown, that's a different game. The Colts win that game.
2 touchdowns missed by the Colts.
As a coach, what are you saying to my man when he tried to stick the ball out in high side? And
what everybody's been saying all week. If you want to celebrate, wait until you cross the goal line.
Get into the end zone first.
Yeah. Why you got to do it early? We've seen so many players drop the ball, fumble the ball right before they get across the goal line. And
it happens at least once a season, don't it?
One a season. And his probably might be one of the worst. For you to fumble to the back of the end zone for a touchback, bro.
Because he tried to recover it. He tried to get to it. It was came out here. He tried to reach for it.
It bounced away from him. Yeah, it bounced away from him. Yeah, it's so like the celebration ain't going nowhere. Just wait until you get across the line. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going
one more step.
That's
one
it.
More step.
He didn't even have a full step, probably. I mean, it was so close, bro.
Remind me of a Drew Hill song. 5 steps. Real man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's crazy.
What do y'all say about the emergence of the 4th round draft pick, Puka Nacua? If you are Devontae Adams, do you relent to him, or do you ask for the ball, or do you let him cook and you pick up whatever they give you?
You let him cook.
Man, you just play.
Whatever they give you. You let that man cook, bro.
Just play.
You let that man cook, bro. You let that
Lord.
you let that man cook, bro. That man Puka Nacua is
he's a bad man.
He's a different animal,
and he's an animal. He doesn't he goes he looks for the contact.
Animal, bro.
He looks for the contact. He doesn't. He's not a prima donna. Like he's built different. You got to think. Look at his brother. His brother was in the league until he put hands on somebody. So obviously they're from a different different cut from a different cloth. When you look at this, yeah. See,
that's crazy, bro. That's insane, bro.
Cool.
100. He's 100 yards in front of the next closest man. Do you think he's a triple crowner right now?
He on pace too. I mean,
he's on. Yeah,
he's on pace. I think
he's on pace.
So I would point out something else. As I'm looking at it, they said basically you got 2 number 1s in Los Angeles. Is Devontae still the number one compared to
Devontae Smith?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Adams? You talking about Devontae Adams?
Devontae Adams.
Is he still a number one?
I mean,
if we going off of what CC said in regards to a number one, the definition of a number one, no.
He's complimentary.
He would be number one. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah.
Complimentary team.
Yeah, he's complimentary right now. And then, of course, you don't want to say the great Devontae Adams is that, but Devontae, in my opinion, Devontae knew he was going to start to decline. Hence the reason why he crowned Justin Jefferson.
He didn't really have it though.
Although I think he crowned the wrong person. He probably should have crowned Jamar Chase, but
now I'm starting to say Justin Jefferson. Maybe it's the quarterback situation in there or something. But he ain't performing like I thought he would this season.
Correct.
I mean, he all right, but he ain't performing like I thought he would this season. I thought this was
y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw what I showed you. No, I'm saying y'all saw that in regards to the receivers. Who's the top receivers? Now I need y'all to look at this and just pay attention. Just tell me y'all thoughts after what y'all just saw. Now tell me y'all thoughts of this. Two. Yeah, Stafford and Justin. Stafford and Justin, because old boy was up there too. Stafford and Justin are the only two quarterbacks that are top five and have two receivers that are and have a receiver that's also top five.
So it's good that you did that because I was actually about to make a point. The correlation, the common denominator between, or maybe two common denominators between Puka Nacua and the season he is having, and Cooper Kupp and the season that he had that got him the Triple Crown is what?
Matthew Stafford.
The common denominator.
Who else could we put in there?
So Matthew Stafford had you got to think, man. He had Megatron in his prime. He had Megatron his whole career, pretty much, right? His whole career. Like,
Matthew Stafford makes his receivers.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it. He's done it. Like we're looking at him doing it.
The proof is in the pudding. You can't argue facts. You can't argue facts. That's like you
and
get
no
that
one,
on the head.
No one isn't even watching it. Like Matthew Stafford he's basically. He made. I mean, although because of he had 8 years with Megatron. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
but he's not gonna make Cooper Kupp a Hall of Famer, and he's not gonna get a chance to make Puka Nacua the Hall of Famer. But he can set the table for Puka Nacua because they moved on from Cooper Kupp, but Cooper Kupp didn't have a Puka Nacua next to him. Puka Nacua had Cooper Kupp for a second, but then we see Puka Nacua could do it without. I don't need you.
Facts.
So. But Matthew Stafford, man, bro, like he is. If he ain't, I would be so surprised if Matthew Stafford is not the first ballot.
He's a wide receiver whisperer. He's a wide receiver whisperer. He's a wide receiver whisperer.
You say we know he's a Hall of Famer, but a first ballot.
Yeah, he's a wide receiver whisperer.
And his dedication is different too. And to go from he was on an 0-16 team and then go to the Super Bowl, man, that's triumph. That's true championship. That's true championship medal right there to not pack it in or say I'm out of here. I don't want to do this no more, and to take that ride and then end up going to LA and him and McVay seem like it's a good fit for him. Even with his back issues and stuff, McVay still, at least this season, this might be his last season, but Matthew Stafford giving you all he got.
And to think we could have seen Stafford in New York with then Neighbors or whoever else would have, or
Malik hurt now.
Neighbors. Yeah, he hurt now. So, but Malik Neighbors and maybe who else would have came there because Matthew Stafford was there in state. Maybe that's what. Maybe if that happened, maybe Devontae would have been like, "Oh, I'm going to New York."
Hey, nobody talk about Wendell Robinson. Like, what happened to Wendell? He had a great game against the Cowboys against that Swiss cheese defense. He had a great game. We ain't talking Wendell Robinson stepping up in Neighbors' place. We ain't talking that.
New York is cooked.
Hey, but I got one more for y'all.
Hey, Jackson Dart was. Hey, we're gonna talk about that later. But I told y'all, Jackson Dart was the guy to go to.
I'm gonna bring these up again on Sunday. Here we go. What's the common denominator? We just talked about it. We got a wide receiver. We got a quarterback. Wait, did we have a quarterback?
We got a good running back.
Yeah.
And a running back. In the top 5. 5 weeks in. Speaks volumes. That's a well-balanced team. Well-balanced. You see right now, this speaks of what I was talking about in regards to the Philadelphia Eagles. We are 4-0, and we have nobody in the top 5. In nothing offensively. Nothing.
But I would take number 1 in the league over any of those other stats.
Agreed. Oh, absolutely. I'll take 4-0. I would take 4-0 over anything in the league. I will take 4-0. Stats don't really mean stats mean something, but they don't mean nothing unless you're winning. That you can have all the stats in the world, but if you're not winning, it don't matter. You can be. Barry Sanders is the true definition of that. You can have everything in the world, but if you be the best running back, but if you're not winning, it don't matter. Don't matter. But yes,
off the ATM, man, he bounced back.
Travis, ain't he running that ball over there? Yeah, he running that ball over there, bro.
Because
Travis was like the Travis of old, bro. Travis
yeah, I'm about to say because it was getting close to where they was like, what's going on with him? Like, is he he's falling off? But he's showing like, nah, that was just something minor. Let me show you. Let me get back to who I really am. Right. So, real quick to get to these games because I know one of the conversations. It's 2 games actually we're gonna pick because we forget that there's a overseas game with Minnesota
Monday. Sunday morning.
Yeah, on Sunday morning. So we'll get, of course, that game. So we'll be picking both of those. But the one which is coming up next in a couple of minutes, the San Francisco 49ers visiting the Los Angeles Rams in SoFi Stadium. Gentlemen, it's about to go down. We already talked about it, but let's talk about it again because I know there's going to be a conversation.
Trader. Who said that?
The definition of insanity.
Trader. Oh, Jojo, stop. Don't talk about your uncle like that. Trader.
No loyalty. No loyalty.
In the name, in the from the words of Redman, I'll be that. I'll be that.
I guess so.
Boy. Oh,
what a throwback song! I like that.
This is not, bro. But when you see stuff like this, though, CC, when you see stuff like this, you be like, well, damn, should I? It's kind of hard, like, damn,
bruh. Like everybody,
damn, like
everybody,
damn, like who playing? Like who playing?
Like exactly, like who's like exactly
who playing?
Sky Moore, like we got a bunch of cast-offs that's going to be holding down.
Like,
with
damn,
like
it's
next
man up.
If they was playing against
the next man up,
if they was playing against New York, if they was playing against the aforementioned New York, I'd probably have a different thought. They're not playing against. They're playing against the Rams. Jared Verse, like that's like this is going to be. It's going to be, and then not to mention. Bosa's out on the defensive side of the hill. We're like you said, literally down to the replacement players.
The practice team, yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So like I told the major when I seen him, he's like when he said he dapped me up and he's like, he's watching the game tonight. I was like, yeah, it's unfortunate I'm gonna have to go against him tonight.
Hold on. The Vikings is playing abroad again?
Yeah, they stayed over there. They stayed over.
Yeah, they stayed over there. They didn't come back.
They did it last year. I forgot which team did it last year, but they did the same thing last year.
It was Jacksonville, I think.
It was Jacksonville. That's what it was. Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, the Cleveland Browns is going to play Minnesota in London this week.
Yeah, so the Cleveland Browns go beat them over there, but Minnesota.
Oh, we got something. Yeah, Dylan Gabriel. Oh, speaking of which, but not only that, with Dylan Gabriel going into the game, we have 6 former Oklahoma Sooner quarterbacks starting
to do that
this weekend. 6.
Wait a minute. What, he drafted from Oregon though? He wasn't even drafted from OU.
So if you got to pay attention, you got to pay attention, CC. The weed be letting you know you got to pay attention. If you don't pay attention, because just remember what he did to Caleb Williams the other day. We talking about him, he ain't claim him, but now he's claiming. Dylan, but let Gabriel mess up.
I'm claiming Gabriel too. Actually, I'm claiming
Caleb now.
Caleb too.
I was gonna say you ain't.
That's the 6. Like that. He makes 6. Yeah, I'm claiming him too now.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what you gotta watch. I thought about that last week.
Even though they unloyal, both of them, Dylan and old Caleb, both of them unloyal.
And watch, give him let Rattler start cooking in a couple of weeks. We gonna next,
I forgot about him. He's the other unloyal one. That's 3 of them. That's right. It's 3 of them. Them 3. That's right. Them 3.
San Francisco, Los Angeles Rams, gentlemen. CC, who you got?
Rams, and I was gonna take them with a healthy 49ers. Rams.
That is funny, but not funny.
No, that's funny as hell. That's funny as hell. I like that one, CC. That was a good one. Hey,
I guess you got the Rams too.
Yeah, man, I'm talking. Yeah, man, I'd be crazy not to jump on that coattail, man. For real,
You got?
I got your other coattail.
Yeah, y'all here playing? Y'all here with the damn
the Little Giants. We play
Little Giants and shit. I'm taking
we out there with the Amir 49ers. That's what exactly out there with.
I'm taking the Rams. I'm taking the Rams. I'm not fooling with them, man. Ain't nobody fooling with them.
And Trey, you trading on your team.
Bro, so I'm not trading on my team. I said I'm just being wise.
Disloyal bro. Oh, where's the honor at, man? Where's the honor?
I'm not one to go down on my shield. It's like, no, why? Why would I see it coming? Remember what?
Hey, watch this, CC. Watch this. Watch them fool around. Watch them fool around and win the game tonight.
I would take that. I would take that. I would edge on the side of that. You know what I'm saying? That happened. Remember the Boondocks commercial? Remember the Boondocks cartoon? And remember the episode when they had the R. Kelly and the girl was like, when I see P, you know what I'm saying? I duck. She wanted to get peed on. I don't want to get peed on. So I'm ducking. Like, that's just what it is. I'm not. I don't want. I'm good. I don't want to get peed on. I just want to. I move.
Hey man, you gonna stop referencing R. Kelly in a bad way, like in a bad light, man. You gonna stop referencing R. Kelly in a bad light, bro.
You heard that?
You gonna stop doing that, bro.
Yeah.
So we got 3 ways. Everybody's going with the Rams.
Everybody going with the Rams.
Unloyal.
Man, Vikings and Browns. That's gonna be a tough one, right?
Vikings and
both
Browns
teams playing backup quarterback. Carson Wentz turned back into a pumpkin.
He said not turn back into a pumpkin. Not
turn back into a pumpkin. It's the fall season. It's just in time.
Not turn back into the pumpkin. That's crazy.
Yep, pumpkin spice, man. I'm going with it, but I'm still gonna take one more time. I'm gonna take Brian Flores defense.
Minnesota.
Yeah, I gotta take Minnesota on that one too, man. Minnesota. One more. Yeah, I'm like, where he at? What's his name? The Viking fan.
Oh, Eric.
Eric, you got one more time. They got one more time with me, bro, and I'm done with him. I'm done with him. And if Carson bring his stanky behind out there and lose this game again against Cleveland, especially with the backup quarterback and Dylan Gabriel, oh, bro, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with Minnesota. I can't fool with him no more, bro.
So I'm taking Minnesota as well, based on just what you said. Like, we saw what Minnesota's defense did a couple of weeks ago, and now they got Dylan Gabriel licking the chops, you know what I'm saying, fresh at getting at them. I think they fare better than, of course, a Carson Wentz, because Carson Wentz, if he can manage the game, he should be good, even though Cleveland has a pretty good, strong defense as well. But I think the offensive side of it is what's going to get them through it. But I mean, like you see, there's nine starters for Cleveland. That's going to be rookies. 6. This guy.
What a way to end the show right there.
So y'all see it there. Anyway. Three across the board with the Rams.
Hey, with them 3 bumps.
You got it. No.
Another 3 across the board with the Minnesota Vikings. So we'll see how it starts out, how it pans out to begin for this week 5. Of course, y'all know where to find us. Come Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, where we're gonna get right back to it and start it off with a bang. Probably most likely discuss what went on tonight. And Sunday we should be on while that game is on. So and go over just like we did last week.
Don't it come on at 8? Don't it come on at 8? Like
I think it comes on at 8. Yeah, because I got up and watched it last week too. So we should be ready as we get ready for our games as well for later on in the afternoon. Oh, you know what? Currently, we don't have the boys don't have a game currently.
I didn't see that. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get that one. I know.
Yeah, he sent it to me. Yeah. He sent it to me because they dropped somebody, but I tried to tell him like, hey, I told you we're not going to be there on the 26th. Can we switch that game?
Right. Yeah. We need to talk to him. Hopefully he'll be at the field tomorrow or Sunday because we need to talk to him about that because he hasn't switched that part. And you already. I'm gonna
have to call. I'm gonna have to try to call them or whatever case like that because if it's Sunday, we not gonna even be or give us a double header like or something like that later on. But there's 2 double headers because we're not going to be there, or we're going to end up taking a forfeit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What you said.
In any case, y'all know what it is. It's about that time. Get to y'all screens. Man. Watch these 49ers put forth the effort. I'm riding with them, but
no, you're not. Don't do that.
No, you're not.
See, no, you're not. No, you're not. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Not.
You are not riding with them, dog.
I'm not insane. I might take a risk here and there, but I'm not insane.
You're not riding with them if you ain't pick them. You did not ride. You're not riding.
See, you see how y'all see this? They just wanted. They was probably licking their lips like we know Trey. No, Trey is not.
No, we knew Trey was finna be what Trey normally do. You tell your team out.
You are so correct.
I
knew so correct.
I knew you weren't
finna. I was not finna take San Francisco.
I thought it was too early in the season to be pulling that. I thought it was too early.
I probably wouldn't have done it week 1. Week 2 was iffy. Week 3 I would have did it. It just came a couple of weeks later.
I knew it. Oh, Brock Purdy starting?
No.
Trying to get him to switch his team.
No, I'm not going to switch that because he still got turf toe. They could have brought Montana out there. I'm not switching anything.
He said they could have brought Montana out there. I'm not switching. You would. You lie. Use the lie. Montana came his ass out there. You to switch. Don't tell that lie. Now that's
I see they hype. They coming out. Jason Bourne, Trent Williams. They got the beatbox, the boom box on.
Yeah.
I see they hype.
Hey, have y'all watched it through Prime yet? Have y'all done that?
I guess when I go inside the house, I'll watch it. Right now, I'm watching on NFL Network.
Have you watched it through Prime, CC?
Yeah, I'll be on Prime.
Yeah, because
I'll be on the main broadcast.
Oh, you be on? No, I'm talking about the other broadcast.
The alternate broadcasts.
The Prime Vision.
No, I'll be on Prime watching it, but not. I just be doing the main broadcast. I'm gonna check that out though.
Yeah, check out the Prime Vision. I like the Prime Vision is something different. I like that one. I like that one a lot.
They set me up.
They should do more games like
today.
That.
My Yankees playing at 7-2. That I keep looking up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's my Yankees. Oh, I know you was a Yankee fan. That's my squad. That's my squad. I'm a Yankee fan.
Yeah, I remember both of y'all from last year.
Yeah, that's my squad.
Man. Yep. You need this one tonight.
So until Sunday, y'all enjoy yourself. Holler at us. Y'all know where to see us Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's your favorite bets on the Nets. We up out of here. Peace.
All right. Sorrow 5 Military Fraternity Incorporated. We'll holler back at y'all. See y'all on Sunday. Don't be late. Don't miss formation.